inches, number 9, Dylan Brooks. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 10, Jabari at 6'0", number 5, Fred Van Vliet. The other guard at 6'4", number 4,
everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And Green gets it to go.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Şengün. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. From the line, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. It's stolen by Green. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Rockets shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless, he's tough, there's nothing not to like.
Now, here's Green. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. The Rockets again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson, and stolen by Şengün. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. That gives them the lead.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Anunoby against Brooks. Towns in the corner. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Pass to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Smith.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Thompson is checked in for Houston. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th. Number 5, the Knicks.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thompson left side. Nice move. Pass to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
From deep, Green. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Green in for Jalen Green. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Whitmore with it. Down low, here's Şengün. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Şengün's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's McBride. He's covered by Thompson. Now McBride. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now, here's Thompson. 6-point game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. That one misses. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. New York missing again. Here's Shepard, defended by McBride. Shepard, the pass to Green. And here is Şengün. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Sims in at the 5, down low. Goes back up, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Pass to Green. Şengün with the ball. Going inside, and there's Shepherd on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Dadier. Here's Payne. Hits the 3-point bomb. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Whitmore with it, working on Payne. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, his offense becomes dangerous.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. And then for New York, Josh Hart comes in for Toppin, and it's Bridges in for Cameron Payne. Brunson the pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Oh, Brunson good from range.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
VanVleet passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. VanVleet can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. And Brunson has it in the corner. Misses the 3. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
For Houston, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. And that one falls for Brooks. Tari Eason's checked in for Whitmore. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Sims with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bridges finds McBride over Thompson, and McBride gets it to go.
The assist, Mikal Bridges.
Here's VanVleet. He has 7. Off the left rim and out. Knicks trail by 5. McBride passes to Hart. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson outside. Rockets with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Jalen Green subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Payne. The long distance 3 is buried. Payne's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Now here's Van Vliet. Payne covering. Elbow shot is on the way. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Adams.
Well, there's a level of activity Fred Van Vliet brings to the floor every night. Now he gets into the mid-range jump shot, no problem.
Now here's Green. Van Vliet on the wing. Payne covering. Van Vliet passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Hart finds Payne. And it's off from 3-point range.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's good for 2. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Payne with it. Eason on him. Payne can't hit. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Eason gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Payne. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Van Vliet wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Back to Payne from downtown. The rebound by Steven Adams. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Adams outside. There's Green with the 3. No good. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So if we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New York Knicks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for the Knicks, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Houston leading by 10. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet against Brunson. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Pass to Smith from the arc. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Now, here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
Good on the second free throw.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brunson.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
They double team Şengün. Here's Smith. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Smith's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
He hits the second from the line. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And taking a look here at some numbers for VanVleet. He's coming off an excellent season. averaged 17 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And here is Şengün. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep, just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Towns is double. Brunson kicks to Hart. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Houston leading by 4. Green in the high post. He's against Bridges. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hart, that's good.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Smith finds Green. No good from outside. The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 9.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Bridges inside. Brooks covering. And here's Brunson outside. Brooks grabs the board. Houston in the lead. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
On deep, Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Traps in the tray. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. On the wing, Green. Defended by Bridges. And Şengün throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Toppin is out there with Payne. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Brooks with it. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. You like watching him sky up for those.
Toppin can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Whitmore. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet got it. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
McBride passes to Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. For Houston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's New York with it. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That one falls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Got that bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got 26 points.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. There's the 3. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Brunson.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Bridges against Brooks. Here's Whitmore. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 6th assist on the night.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Amen Thompson. Bridges against Green. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Good on the 3-point shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Smith on the wing. Over in the corner, Green. Brooks with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hard kicks to Brunson. A 3-pointer off the mark. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Hart.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 6. On the wing, Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Good on the bucket. And it's 13 points for Şengün.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Van Vliet. Basket good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson against Van Vliet. Shoots over Brunson, and it's Houston with another.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
They get it back. Oh!
Karl Anthony Towns.
And so they foul intentionally.
Karl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And it's Brunson missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Karl Anthony Towns. Third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Bridges shot, good. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game Fred VanVleet.